Hey everybody, it's the Chris and Des show. I'm Chris,
And I'm Des.
and today we're going to talk to you about Steve Jobs. Des, what do you think?
Okay. Uh okay, I'm kind of a nerd Apple head. So I saw the other what was the other one
Oh, with Ashton Kutcher.
with Ashton Kutcher? I
Mhm.
saw that one. Not so hot. This movie is so engaging and so because it's so defined as it's just these 3 days in his life when he's presenting these 3 products. So it's very concise and very like you're on board. You're watching this. You're watching him. You're in his life and his relationships and his what's going on, and it is compelling. I definitely because I love Apple, so I have all these Apple things, and so it's so interesting on how these things were created and how they were presented and the backstory of all that stuff. I thought it was a really well made movie because of that conciseness of the acts and how it was presented. I think I heard somebody talking about how it was like a play in that way. I didn't even realize that it was that actress Kate Winslet until the third act because she was so this other lady at the beginning. Like, it didn't even look like her. And finally in Act 3, I'm like, hey, that's Kate Winslet. Oh my gosh. And it's been like 2 hours that I've been in this movie already. She was spectacular. Like, she was so this other actor, this other person. Michael Fassbender, but he was totally wonderful. And the other guy,
Seth Rogen,
Jeff Daniels is what I was thinking of. He was really great too. I love this movie. I think it was really well done. I'm not sure if it's gonna be considered one of the best pictures of the year, but I really enjoyed the viewing process. I had a good time at that movie. What'd you think?
I really liked Steve Jobs. I thought,
good.
I think it's losing steam as far as for the Oscars, which is kind of sad. But I think the acting will not lose steam. I think on paper, there's no other film this year that is more, I don't know, written for me.
Oh, okay.
Michael Fassbender and Matt Damon are my two favorite male actors right now. Kate Winslet and Meryl Streep are my two favorite female actresses right now. And so saying Michael Fassbender, saying Kate Winslet, I was in with just Kate Winslet. I'm in with just Michael Fassbender. And then saying Danny Boyle as a director, he is one of my favorite directors. I think Slumdog Millionaire is a gorgeous movie, brilliant movie. And he's a gorgeous, brilliant director. And Aaron Sorkin is an amazing writer. Yes. And so Aaron Sorkin, Danny Boyle, Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, done. I'm in. You got me. And I will agree. I will say that if nothing else, the two, Michael Fassbender and Kate Winslet, can take this movie to wherever they want to because they are so talented and so brilliant. Kate Winslet it is hard for me to think of other people who can act like that. She's just on another level. She was great. And Michael Fassbender totally encaptures, and I love the way Danny Boyle, like especially the first day and the second day, it is nonstop. Like there's not a second to like, oh, I'm bored. It's like, whoa, when there be, it's like a fast moving train we got going here. I love his direction. I love the way Aaron Sorkin wrote it too, and I love Kate Winslet's character especially because I think it gives heart to. He can come across, and I think that's people's criticism of him as kind of heartless and all about the job and about them, the product and not about people. And she gives him the heart of being about the person.
That's an excellent point because I remember sitting in the theater and thinking, I'm really glad Steve Jobs had a person like that in his life because he needs somebody who is going to say what he needs to hear and be forceful with him like that and just be the common man to his crazy. Yeah. Because that was reassuring. I was glad to know.
And I think I think it can come across as people not thinking of him as like, oh, I don't like Steve Jobs because of this movie. But I thought on the other end, I was like, well, it really takes a good leader to allow yourself to be criticized, or not even criticized, but to take that kind of input from somebody. Vulnerable. And he trusts her, and that relationship they have is such a great relationship. And again, Michael Fassbender and Kate Winslet play it so beautifully the whole entire time. I thought Seth Rogen was great. Yeah. I thought Jeff Daniels was great. I thought the whole cast was great. But I think it really comes down, and no offense to anybody else if you're watching, it comes down to Aaron Sorkin and Danny Boyle behind
Yeah,
the scenes,
Aaron
and Kate
Sorkin.
Winslet and Michael Fassbender on screen. The four of them made this. It literally could have been a two-person. Like, it could have been a two-person play
Oh yeah.
written by Aaron Sorkin
Yeah.
and Kate Winslet and Michael Fassbender in it. I would have got the same stuff out of it,
Absolutely.
and that says a lot.
I
to
could
them.
feel Aaron Sorkin behind it all because
Mhm,
that he's
mhm,
that definitely that
mhm,
style that I
definitely.
could feel it in there.
So I thought it was very good.
Yeah,
Go
I
see
thought it was
it.
really
I
good.
hope Kate Winslet will get nominated for sure. Michael Fassbender will get nominated for sure. And so I think Aaron Sorkin deserves his nomination as well too. And I wouldn't mind Danny Boyle either.
There you go.
So there we go.
All right.
All right, go see it.
Steve Jobs.